Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hold on, let me close this and bring this up. Move this over here, I guess. I'm just vibing, you know? It's a bit of an early stream today. I don't know, I gotta grab the stream link as always. So let's see. Yeah, there I am. That's me! I know that guy. That's pretty crazy. So, let's go paste this here, and also over there somewhere. Because why not? Alright. So yeah, it's following up on the success from last stream. That was honestly a great stream last time. I'm seeing if I can ride the right waves a wee bit, you know? So last time, we made 2 new cards, the Flamethrower and the Feeble Shot, and as you can see, I have added little icons for them. I just made those off stream pretty quickly. I mean, yeah. I actually rather like the Flamethrower one. Feeble Shot I think is pretty interesting. And, you know, I think they're alright. They're alright. So, today's goals are a bit interesting, I would say. I don't know if you've noticed. There's a few goals today. Let me pause this music while I go in depth a bit about why there's a lot of these. These are a bunch of kind of mini things that I want to do. Like, honestly, fixing up the escape menu probably won't take that long. Adding the eval probably won't take that long. Rearranging the buttons probably won't take that long. Achievements, that'll probably take a minute, but like most of these are pretty short things. The abilities and working on menus are still at the bottom as always, because why not? But this number one thing, this is where we need to have a little conversation, you and I. I've been thinking about it, right? I sent like a long series of messages in my Discord server last night. I don't know if it's considered last night if it's 1 a.m., but like, cause it's still today. Anyway, sent a long series of messages about it. What are you doing with the shop? So, I don't know, Source, if you saw my long, very, very long string of messages that I sent about this. Oh, I didn't read that yet. Yeah, I basically talk about... this is more of a this feels like more of a recap for what I already said, but I can basically just go over it because I know people watching the stream probably haven't read this, because it is me kind of rambling a bit at 1 a.m., being like at the moment debating deleting the shop. So essentially, I think that this shop, although it's interesting, I think it kind of goes against the rest of the game. And let me explain what I mean. So right now we have, you know, the deck builder with the cards and whatnot, and you've got the logbook, which lets you inspect the cards, and you can see what they do and all this shit. That's alright, that's fine. The thing that I'm having a problem with the shop is a few things, actually. Number one, I think it's kind of a cheap way of extending playtime for a game. By basically limiting how often you can buy cards or how often you can obtain them. It's basically preventing people from grinding up every card in one day, you know? So it adds a bit of artificial longevity to the game. But I'm honestly not too sure if that's where what I want to do with this. Although it's interesting, I think it's not I think it's not great. I think it's just too heavily limiting. So that's one of the things that I'm not the most agreeing with it. And, you know, that could be solved by just changing how the refreshing works, right? So that's not too big of a deal. So why am I considering deleting the entire thing? Well, I also think that there's a slight issue with the fact that once you've obtained every card, it becomes kind of useless. Now, of course, I was thinking if you could buy some stuff. Maybe you could buy, like, different cosmetics in the shop. Maybe you could buy, like, fucking profile pictures. I don't know. I mean, there's the caveat you can refresh the shop for money. Yeah, I know. I know you can refresh the shop for money. I made that. What I mean, though, is that this shop, no matter what, no matter how many things I add to it, will always eventually become useless. You will never ever get any use out of it after a certain point. Like, once you've obtained every card, you basically never need to look back into this entire menu here. And so money in a sense, becomes worthless. Why would you bother having money at all once you've bought everything in the shop? Because it just is like a hard cap. And I can keep adding things into the game, like, oh, you could maybe purchase different game modes or purchase different fucking, I don't know, things. You just purchase stuff with money. And that extends the game a bit because you can spend money on new things. But again, you run into the problem of at some point, you're going to not be able to do anything with it. So that was my main dilemma and the thing I was thinking about quite a bit last night. So the way I'm thinking of changing it actually is to be a combination of achievements and levels. And let me explain what I'm talking about when I say this. You can keep the shop in play, but lock items from the shop via achievements, then make the time shorter, like 2 hours or something, maybe. The prime problem I'm talking about is not much of a problem. Maybe. But let me explain what I was thinking of doing for my solution for this. And maybe we can see if it's better or if it's worse. I did also ask for people's opinions about this last night at like 2 a.m. So my solution is essentially I want to have the cards be, or at least a decent few of the cards be unlocked via achievements, right? Because this means that like maybe some of the achievements are pretty easy, some of them are ranging in the harder, and then some of them are really hard, right? So this gives people a variety of challenges they can go accomplish instead of grinding up money in the most efficient way possible, like you can for the shop to try and get every card. You have to like actually go out and play the game in unique and interesting ways, right? You have to go like do specific stuff. Maybe you have something where you're only allowed to have certain cards, or maybe it's like you can't use specific cards. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's like win under a certain amount of moves. Maybe it's win in a certain amount of time. I don't know. These are all just various examples of things I just thought of off the top of my head while I'm kind of rambling right now. Various achievements, things that people could do to challenge themselves, right? To try and add some stuff into the game that isn't just like, oh, funny tactical card game. So that adds a bit of, complexity into the game because you're like, oh, if I want, I can strive to do better. I can strive to come up with complex challenges to do stuff like this. But then there's also that adds, because if every card was unlocked via achievements, that would kind of isolate part of the community, I assume, which is the people who play it a bit more casually, as in the people who are basically they don't strive for the achievements. They basically just play the game. And I don't want to like lock all of the like cool content in the game behind needing to do these cool achievements that you have to run after. So what I'm thinking of doing is either just it's all achievements except there's some that are piss easy, or yeah, no, that's War 2 is kind of the example. Or I do something along the lines of like a leveling system. I just add like some passive leveling thing and you get like cards every so often from that. And of course that would cap out eventually because I can't infinitely add cards. But what that would let me do is that people who are playing the game casually will unlock cards as they play the game, no matter what they do. But it will also mean that people striving for the extra challenge can then gain additional cards, right? Like maybe like Flamethrower and Feeble Shot, the cards I got in last stream. Maybe those ones you can only unlock via challenges, but maybe you get Piercer or something from a level reward. I don't know, right? I just think that's a better way of doing it. I just like after thinking about it because the shop, although it's interesting, I think just isn't that good. I of course it visually doesn't look that great right now. I haven't really focused on the visuals for most of these newer menus, the logbook, deck build, most of the menus besides the play game menus look bad. But that's something that I'm gonna fix later. Same profile has a bit of spice, but not much. Credits is just fucked. We don't even talk about credits. I think I am being pretty heavily inspired by Risk of Rain 2 because I fucking love how they did it. I think Risk of Rain 2 is one of my I think it is one of my favorite games hands down. So maybe I'm being cheaply inspired by that, but they did it well. I also need to get rid of this debug statement. It's been annoying me. Um it's just something I've been thinking about between the two streams and why I made that as one of the goals because I don't think I want to keep the shop as it stands. I know I put like time and effort into making it and I got this whole stuff with like the time and saving the stuff and all the money, but it's just I don't think it fits. I think it's just like additional fluff that the game does not need. It just feels like, how do I best put it? It just feels like something that is extra. I don't know the best way of framing it. It feels like it's sticking out from the rest of the game because it doesn't really tie into the core of it. Uh, Unlike the rest of the game, where you have like playing the game, building decks, doing all this fun stuff, then you have this weird thing on the side that no one wants to talk about called the shop, where you go and spend some random currency. Like currencies are cool and all, but like they're not fun. They're not interesting. They're just a currency. And I think I can create a much more funner experience. That's not a word. I think I can create a much better experience by removing the shop because I think it just does not fit with the rest of the game, and that's what I am thinking. I don't know. For now, I'm gonna quickly go rearrange some of the stuff on the main menu because I can. Yes, thank you, Ramstein. I want to see you stripped. Let me see you stripped. Yeah, just like that. I think this one. Settings. And I make this one just fucking run the... Where? Whoa. That's the main menu. There's no methods in here. Where's toggle settings? Settings. Toggle settings. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, Saurus, how much of the last stream did you see? I actually have no idea how much of it you saw, if any. On the logbook. Yes, the first bit about card design, not much else. Alright. We did a decent bit. That's maybe how you spell achievements. I'm gonna look back at that one. I'll quickly go over it then. Achievements, where does this bring you? To shop, that's fine. Probably gonna gut the shop itself. Keep the methods and stuff, just gut out all the stuff I don't need. So this is a rearranged main menu. Deck builder. So what we did last time, deck builder. This will be best explained if I get rid of, if I relock some cards so that I can show you part of the functionality. Where is network manager? It's in here. So if I relock like a few cards, like these ones. Oof. Okay. Deck builder. So that's a locked card in the deck. You won't normally be able to lock cards like that, so it should be fine. Anyway, log book. So you can see the 3 cards I've locked for myself. You don't know what that card is. It's a question mark, whatever. So I've created this kind of separate menu from deck builder. I know they're very similar, and this is something I discussed a bit on stream, which is the similarity between this menu and the logbook. They are very similar in nature. However, I do think this one is better because it lets you, instead of like creating decks and doing all the stuff with adding them, this one lets you see the card. This one no longer shows the cards that you have locked. It only shows you the cards that you have, so there's no more visual clutter in the actual selection area. And then the logbook lets you see every card, including the ones that you do not have, and would theoretically let you see how you unlock them. Previously, they all just said you purchase this at the shop, but if I'm going to remove the shop, then that's going to change, obviously. And also, I have a more detailed description of every single card. So, like the reconstruction, 50% of rubble becomes walls, and then the reconstruction longer description is 50% of rubble randomly on your turf is replaced with walls, or a new hand, or what's like an interesting one that actually has a bit more. So this one says card functions exactly like your last played card, but at a higher cost, excluding this card. Right, and so that's an interesting description, and that's a pretty concise one. But then what I'm able to do is I'm able to give longer descriptions here, which give a more detailed, like, I guess, account of what the cards actually do, right? So this one says the last played card is remembered, and this card will function exactly like the previous card when played, except at 2 times the energy cost. This card cannot mimic the mimic card. And same thing with like Flamethrower. This one I added last time. Set enemy turf on fire, dealing 2 damage to all constructs every action for 5 actions. Now, that's a nice concise one, although it doesn't explain what an action is. So we have the longer description, which is sets the enemy turf on fire, dealing 2 damage to all enemy constructs every time an action is taken by you, such as playing cards, skipping turns, etc. This effect lasts for 5 turns, with 1 action being used as the card is played. Right? And honestly, these cards are really good. Let me go over to the deck builder and check WWW. I did lock one of the cards in here. Whoops. I'm gonna go unlock that then. I wonder which card that was. Deck builder. That was the Piercer. Alright. So let me show you some of how these kind of function. I really like, actually, how the Flamethrower card looks while in play. Let me put a cannon down. So you've got your cannon, right? This is what the field looks like when it's on fire. I, for one, am very, very happy with how this looks. I think it's good. And I also have Feeble Shot too. I forgot this stacks really well with Flamethrower, so you can't actually see it in this because everything's on fire. So it's just deleting them all, so it's effectively just acts the same. Another interesting thing about Flamethrower, since it takes over every time I play a card, that makes them take damage, and that makes them take damage, and now it's all gone. So anyway, Feeble. This is another particle effect thing that I added. So now these things have got little purpley bits on them. Can I zoom in? Ooh, that makes everything very pixelated. But you can see there's purple on that. Purple makes it go shitty. And feebling things makes them able to be destroyed in when they take 1 damage. So for instance, when I do Flamethrower, they get destroyed. You might not see the use case for this with a cannon, which normally destroys them in 1 hit anyway. However, if I do a Feeble Shot, the Piercer is actually fucking deadly when combined with Flamethrower, because what it does is it pierces through everything, applies Feeble to it, and then once that's happened, the Flamethrower does a tick of damage to everything, which then destroys everything the Piercer hit. It's a very deadly combo. And honestly, I think it is some pretty nice complexity that it just adds to the game, because previously the Piercer is kind of meh, because all it could do was damage to constructs, but now if you can combine it with Feeble Shot and Flamethrower, that is a bit more complexity, because now there's that quite good synergy of these 3 cards. Anyway, that's just something that was, some stuff that was changed between the last 2 versions. Last 2, I am now going to go take a look at the shop itself. So, the shop, Le Shop. The code is going to be gutted. I'll probably leave a lot of the base code, because there isn't much need to change part of it, but this is the achievements. Just to clarify, I am spelling achievements right. It'd be really funny if I wasn't. I think I am. Yes, I am. I just think it'd be really funny if this entire time I've been spelling it wrong. So we got the balls shop. And what's really great about this is all of these instances of the coin display I probably don't need anymore. Not the other bit. I don't know. So if I'm going to get rid of this, and this, and this, and yeah. Oh wait, where's the refresh button? Scompus. And this. Yeah, oops, okay. All that's left now is this. Although I'd want to have a back button, obviously. So I actually might undo that, just so I can keep the back button. And this button, main menu. That's fine. Should it be something you can bring up in the plasma? It doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. When am I? I've lost my way a teeny bit. I'm off my kilter. I'm a bit out of it, because I just had to give that pretty long explanation and stuff. Which brings us already at 20 minutes into the stream. That's pretty damn interesting. Interesting. Let's get on to this. So, I actually can probably bring over a decent bit of the code from previous things. So, Achievements. That looks really not great. Just floating there. Fix that in a bit. Can I yoink the fucking thing from logbook? Where is it? Scroll view. Yeah, this thing. So where? UI image. So theoretically, each one of these would be like a thing you can click on for an achievement. I don't know. Maybe it would be like would they each have their own icon? I don't actually really know. I could do that. That'd be a lot of effort, to be honest. I'll think about it. Making icons for every achievement. For now though, spacing, they'll have like a 10-10. They've got a little gap between them all, and then padding of 10 on all of them, and then I can use aux tools to pad the fixed count. So if we go like a fixed count of 6, and then aux tools, fucking rect utils, X. I did do this right. Maybe. Be funny if I'm doing this wrong. I don't remember honestly how I made this. It doesn't appear to be working, which is not great. Why not though? Unless I just am forgetting how the fucking window works. To clarify, this is window, or this is rect utils. So I don't know where that actually is stored. Maybe misc. Honestly, I bet it's in misc. Rect window. This is just saving me effort, and when I say saving me effort, I mean using effort. Hey, you can see the behind the scenes shit. Fits the thing, fart grid 0. So is this what? What? That it has a grid layout group. What? What's the problem here? What? No. No. I just realized it's fitting to this. The content size fitter. The unconstrained. There you go. I think that could have been it. Yeah, it was. So now they're all spaced nicely. At least horizontally. And now the y-axis I can kind of change like the vertical size. Uh-huh. And now I create a fucking prefab of this image. Achievement. You got this little box here. You got this little box. First of all, this is gonna be a button. Why is it a button? Well, I know why it's a button, but you probably don't. Images, we're going to, of course, use the classic, the ever faithful and reliable, the unfallible, the fucking cut octo, my homie. Anyway, literally that just adds some cut corners to it. It just makes it look slightly nicer. Maybe on the 30. So yeah, you just looks ever so slightly better than just a white box. I can of course add like a bit of gray to it. I don't know if there'd be an image. I haven't decided on if I want there to be an image, right? 25, 25. Like, it'd be bigger. It'd be more like that size, where it's like a white. Like, if there would be an image, I'd put it there. But is there gonna be an image? I don't know. That's the thing. You know what, for now, I can always change this in the future. For now, I'll put it as a text thing. You know? For now, I'll put it as text. I can change it in the future if I want it to not be. Max 36. Ball sucker. Okay, min 0, max 30. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Alright. And then I would change this color, but I don't have the color on my clipboard. Forgot about that. Give me the color. Copy. And then I go over to the prefab thing. Achievements. Text. Paste. Bit of extra. Make this not a raycast target. That looks like shit. But it's fine. Oh, wait. Actually, I can make it look less shit. If I delete this. Yeah, that's good. Except I make this inner one. I make it centered middle. And minus 12. Minus 12. And this one gets pasted. And the achievement background itself gets like a dark gray kind of thing. Oh wait, no, I gotta up this pixel. A bit more. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a bit much. Just like fiddling around with these values to try and make them look slightly better. Anyway, I can spawn in some ball suckers on the thing now. So if I go up to functional, right, you can see now we've got ball sucker on the achievements. The achievements list. Whoa. Whoa. So stupid. Anyway, I'd probably do something along the lines of changing the base color when you don't. Oh, fuck you. What? Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I kind of didn't. Okay, so let me go to shop. All this stuff about the shop being refreshed, all this stuff can kind of go bye-bye. Actually, this too. Actually, that too. Actually, this too. All of this code. I'll keep to shop because it's the same method. Fixed update. I can remove something in here. This thing. Save system. I can remove the fucking shop free rolls being saved. And this as well. Coins I can get rid of, although for now I'll leave them in. Just like cleaning up some of this previous stuff so that we should just get a clean base slate. Not this, not this. This one. Banging. Banging my balls together. Uh-oh. Well, nope. Oh. 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 Okay. That's fair. What else besides text from data? Still text from data. Is there like a save all? Boom. And that's how you fix errors, my friends. You just go through and delete all the code. There's an error, just delete it. Simple as that. Who oh, I fucking rolled kitchen gun again. No way. No way. This is the... I rolled kitchen gun. How? If we go to my profile here, I've rolled 8 secrets on this one, and I have another one where I've rolled another 8 and another 5 on a different one. What the hell? What the hell? That's so stupid. Anyway. I just need to make sure the game doesn't crash when I try and go to the shop. I want it to look normal. Cool. It's not crashing. Now, currently, these buttons are very cool and all. I just realized this middle bit's a button. Let me go over to the achievements thing. Oh, I need to change how the entire thing works. Oops. That's something to fix in a second. Remove component. Also, not a raycast target. Anyway, I need to create a UI image with this copy component, paste component as values, and then also that, except this time it's like this, and then actually like this, sorry. And then I take the achievement and I modify this one. Normally it's completely transparent, except for when it's highlighted. It's like a bit white, and then when it's pressed, it's like a bit gray. And then when it's selected, that'll never happen. And then when it's disabled, it'll be like blacky. Yes. Achievements. Yeah, they kind of... Not sure how I feel about it getting brighter when you click it. Why is that doing that? I definitely told it to do it, but why? Fuck you. Pressed color. What if I make it just, like, darker? Yeah, that makes sense. Just having a look at how the colors interact. So it, like, this is how they are normally, and then when you click them, yeah. I kind of want to reduce the normal brightness of this thing from 34 to maybe like 20. Yes. 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 Yeah, that's good. Then you click on them, and then theoretically it'd pull up a little thing that kind of explains what the achievement does. I haven't made a list of achievements, I don't think. So, that's cool. That's something to be TBD. There's only a few missing game objects in the 50s range right here. From all the shop things being deleted, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm having a look. So the unlock requirements, I don't know. Yeah, I think the achievement text should be different. Just thinking about how I'm gonna go about doing this. So I'll probably create some kind of overlay that kind of like, this is pretty standard stuff. Overlay thing that pops up. It's like, this is what the achievement does. And this is the achievement, its name, maybe its icon if I decide to do that, and this is how you get it, and this is what it gives you. Kind of shit. You know? Pretty bug standard, I would say. Yeah. Yes, wash it all away. What the fuck is this? Just thought of a stupid achievement for getting, like, 5 secrets. Just getting lucky. That's so dumb. Anyway. So these buttons. They currently don't do anything. And also they just randomly get spawned in. That's not gonna work. Not with me, buddy. So guess what? 53 is being hijacked now. Functional. Gamer. Where's 2 shop? I like how two shop has just been replaced with the achievement shit. Public void refresh. I can spell. Trust. So it's just going to... in miscreants. Fucking 53. The new one that I've hijacked, or I guess old one that was deleted that I'm now hijacking? I don't know. Dot fucking what? You got components and children with an S. Always gotta remember the fucking S in there. Do they have an identifier component? I don't think they do. That's not fun. They don't. I can just grab image. I know this is kind of a lazy way of doing it, but I don't really care. So we're going to create some lists. Oh, no, I actually do need a fucking identifier script so that I can reference this shit. Alright. Fuck you. Misc. C# script. I. Achieve. Achieve them. Literally, all this is gonna... This one is going to mostly be a reference to a public text mesh pro UGY like title, and this will be used later for if I decide to make like an icon, right? I can just reference it and set it in here. So in how, let's scroll up. Okay. Ah, I know why I scrolled up. Okay, well, I haven't made the fucking variables, so that would explain it. So what I need to go quickly do is make two lists: achievement names, achievement... Or I need to make a few things, actually. Public string array. That says public string array, which will be achievement names. Achievement name. Oh, names. I don't fucking care. Equals new... just blank. So this will be the name of the achievement, like buttfucker. And then the achievement description, which will be how you get it. And then the achievement reward, which will be what you get for doing it. Most of them will probably just be like a card or something. I don't know. But these will be useful things. And then I could always add like like a sprite array as well for achievements for if they have like an image, but I haven't made any images and I don't know if I'm going to do that. But for now at least, I'll do that. Give me something like funny song. Yes. 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 Give me. Where is to shop? Equals fucking I equals 0. I is less than achievements names dot length. That's his clone dot length. It's plus. So this goes through every achievement name, or just every achievement. And this is going to be kind of annoying. Where is this piece of code here? Doesn't get the spawn data because it doesn't have it, instead gets the fucking I achieve. No. I achieve them. And then F dot what? What did I call it? Title. Title equals achievement names. I. What? Oh, sorry, dot text. And then So that'll go through every achievement and spawn in a new object. However, I need to go actually reference the object and the number. So that'll be pretty simple to do, I hope. Gimme. This will be 6. Alright, so that should spawn in the achievements for every achievement that exists. Although, there aren't any achievements that exist right now. So let me go quickly make a few. Let's just say call it like... Buttfucker... Ass Kisser... Cock Gobbler. So now... Does that say Globler? Anyway. I didn't actually get a good read on that. There's a very real chance I just mistyped it. Thank you. What is it? What? Oh, yeah. Oops. That it would help if I put the thing on it. Yeah, maybe if I put the fucking thing on here, it would actually help. You know? And wouldn't that help? Anyway, attempt number 2. Yep. Gobbler. Cock Gobbler. Buttfucker, ass kisser, cock gobbler. We're good. Might turn down the size max. Where's this prefab? You just from 30 on the text to 25. Just a teeny bit. Just toning it down. Bald Segs. That's a good check-in changes name. Just checking in what I've got so far, so yeah. We've got these achievements. Now, what we need them to do is essentially pull up a menu. I can't directly reference Network Manager, which kind of sucks, doesn't it? What I can do is reference themselves, though. We're gonna have to make them reference something in iAchieve them. They're gonna have a public method, a public void clickety. So public void toggle Archie overlay. Almost typed overgay out of instinct. Why did my brain just decided to wander off? It was like, no, we're good. Pluggle the fucking overlay. So in order to do this, we're going to do checks. I think I can just use whatever the previous one was that I'm missing out on. So where is update menu? To clarify this, the one that I decided no on was this one, but I can just say Achievementos overgay. So on 54. So wait. I actually completely just ignored the number. It's 11, right? Yeah, it's 11. All right. 11. So checks 11 equals the inverting checks 11. So every time you run this method, checks 11 will be flipped between true and false. And then if you're turning it on, then it's going to check public int achieve crossover equals 0, and then fucking update menu. There's more to it though, because then I go over to what? Achievement public int all sex. I completely forgot the name of the fucking method that I made. A toggle achieve. There you go. And then finally, there's a bit more that I have to do. What else? What else? Make the fucking thing go. So right now, it'll turn it on, but there's nothing that's referenced, so it'll crash right now if I try to start the game. Let's make the overlay now. This should be pretty simple because I already have really good overlays already working. So I can just yoink the card overlay and slap it inside achievement since it'll only exist in here and there's no need for it to be outside of here. So I can rename this to be Achieved Gay. You've achieved gay. And then I can put this in 54. Yeah, 54. Then this, when it gets turned on, this is what the other one was, but I can kind of get rid of a lot of these. Box. What is box? Like, what is this? It's disabled, and it has a stupid renderer. Oh, shit. That shouldn't be in there. I just realized that's in this one. This box should not be in there. Whoops. Be funny if that was an actual true reference. It's not. Anyway. Image the third. The only thing I actually really need is image the third. All of these can go bye-bye for now because they're all placeholder shit. And this image the third instead will run gamer toggling the Archie overlay. I'm sorry. And then from there, I think it'll work just now. Yes, okay, well if I made the buttons do the stuff, that would help. Where the fuck is it? I'm just saying that may have helped. Yep, there you go. Although pressing escape doesn't work. It doesn't close the thing. This song is top tier. Where's the shop? No idea. Anyway, that'll mean the shop now. You can press escape to get out of the achievement pop-up thing. This is the best song of all time. I'm gonna bring it on to like fucking Little Barnacle. Hit me up with that. And press escape. Yep. Perfect. So we got the achievements thing starting to work. Watching porn, blowing on my dick like a basset horn. This song goes hard. Next order of business. Making something. Let's quickly make some basic descriptions for these other things, so.
Condom on the dick, looking like a tic tac. Got some lotion, rub it on my ball sack. Eat her ass like a flapjack in the whip, thumping Nickelback. Yeah, I like porn. 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 It makes my dick.
That the achievement rewards and the achievement descriptions will just be like butts, asses, fucks. There you go. This the comma space is going to be important. Um, yeah, should be good. And then mm-hmm. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to go about this. So we're going to probably go grab an image on the overlay. UI image. This will be our background. This will be the thing. Everything else is based off of. So 600. I don't honestly know a good size for this. 1200. Maybe like 500. This might be a bit big, honestly. Like, I honestly don't know the kind of size we're going to be needing for this. Probably not too much, but having it bigger never really hurts. Okay, that might be a bit big. 500 is fine. Same thing though with a very cliche classic using the cut octo, my absolute homie. At a size of like 20 or something, actually maybe like 15, and then dragging the color to like a more nicer looking gray. I got a message. Dan's calling. Ayo, Danielle. Daniel.
Oh,
It's
got
Dan. It's Dan. Definitely not streaming right now. Wow.
Is it time to singular appendage?
Maybe.
Um,
How long have I been streaming? Let me check. 51 minutes, 52 minutes. Could go for some one-armed robber in like an hour.
bruh.
Banana. Homie wants to video game, but I'm like, no, other video game. Uh, I don't know. It's interesting. This is the same song, just playing again. No. Give me some cooler music. I don't know. I'm just scrolling up through my playlist. I've played this before, but it's Ninginisu and it's a W. So I've got this kind of like thing in the middle of your screen that I want to probably put the name and the shit on. So UI Text Mesh Pro. This is gonna where it starts getting important. Okay, so I definitely have this somewhere in my clipboard. Knew it. Too good. Bold. Wrapping disabled. And we scale the font size up. Not that much. Like that. Not that much. Like that. Yeah. Ball fucker. Square. Square. This is something I'm kind of yoinking from the other one. There you go. So it's just kind of like a separator. So now I can put the description here. Gimme. Could just kind of throw the description right there. Definitely a lower font size, like 25. Wrapping enabled. I now need to get a good. Should it be centered like this? I mean, definitely should be top aligned like this so that it always matches, but should it always be centered like this? Like this? I don't know. Where? I think it's fine for now. Probably fine. When was I thinking? And then the reward as well. which I was thinking would be down here or something. And would be like... You know? Kind of like that. Actually, it should be left aligned, shouldn't it? Or should it? Should it be left aligned and then put, like, so that things are here? Or should it be center aligned? Like this. What are some of these other ones? Ooh, not that. What the fuck? Yes, I think it should be like this. That's perfect. Anyway. This is probably good for now, for my purposes. I don't need the bold on that. I need to reference 3 things. That's 2. I'm just gonna make 3 references down here. So 1, 2, and 3. 67 through 69. That's very nice. So 67 is the title. Dot get component text mesh pro or text mesh pro UGY dot text is going to equal achievement names achievement crossover. Same thing with this other one, except it's 68 and it's achievement description. Same exact thing. Now there's a bit more a complex thing that I was going to do with this other one, so we're going to grab var e equals achievement reward this. Then I'm going to random functions dot instance dot or dot instance dot stop with the lowercase I instance dot string to list, which should just convert this from a string into a list using the comma space, which I pointed out earlier is what I was doing. And then for var e and e s plus equals e. So it adds this, and then if it's not the first one, then s plus equals br. Oh, sorry. Br. There you go. And 69, the description, or the reward equals s. There you go. So that should have done that. Now the description and reward and all that should be up there. Axes to kiss your mother. Fox cobblers. It works. It works. Ah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Ah, I love it. That's really good, actually. So butt fucker butts gives you sex, butts, or balls and fuckers. That's great. I should make some text on there that says rewards. BR. Oh, I should bold it, shouldn't I? Sorry. So I just do B/B on this. B. slash B. Oh, sorry, that's escaping B. Yeah, rewards, and now... Should that space be there? Space should not be there. I don't actually think that matters, but whatever. So yeah, now you got a list of the rewards, the achievements, whatever. It looks... I can touch it up later. At some point I'm gonna need to go through the entire game, probably not in beta, and touch up all the fucking things so they look less shitty. But for now, this works. I mean, it's functional, and that's at least good, right? Now the achievement, I mean, the thing that lets you see what they are is functional. This is probably way too wide, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that song. Give me like different English song. In terms of... Oh, wait, I can make this one the background. Basic... Or sorry, misc background. Backdrop. There you go, so it's got a black outline now. It makes it stand out. Makes it unique. Just a little thing to spice it up, because why not? I should put that on there. That's what I should do. Go back to the prefab of the achievement and the text, and same thing with misc backdrop. Throw that on there. It's very not noticeable, but you know, it's there. It's a little something. If I go to the achievements, yeah, it's there. It's kind of noticeable, not really, but it helps with just like distinct, like making the character stand out a wee bit more. Cox. I gotta add the box around achievements, which is pretty easy to do. But for now, that's pretty good. Next up on my list of things to do, we gotta make something that adds it, like... So we're going to do a public void, get achievement. Get achievement, right? Oh, I need to make a Boolean that saves. Oh, I just realized I should do that. I just thought of something I can do. Let me do this real quick. Where? One, why, how? Sorry, I just blanked after I made that. That's fun. Don't you just like it when you blank after you make something? That's so fun. So, I've made a Boolean array. I need to save it, probably, which is as simple as, I think, going into the save string, can get rid of coins, fucking, what? I can spell. Where's the other one where I do this? Dictionary to string, bool array to string. Same thing, except it's g dot achievements. And it's very similar thing. Back up here, we need to find the one. Test num. Seeing a lot of stuff, not seeing coins. Here it is. Sorry, I was just looking for that one. Now I can actually look for the other one, which is unlocks. This is because it has an unlock by default. However, I don't need that. Alright, that all gets pasted below here. Sex equals, I should just copy this directly so that I don't have to worry about if I accidentally misspelled it. I don't think I did, but... didn't. Card unlocked by default. So all of this actually can get thrown out the window. So if there's nothing, then it doesn't even bother setting it. So I can just say if this and then get rid of this. So if you don't have anything in it, or sorry, if there is something in it, or if there is not nothing, which is the same as saying if there is something, then it sets the achievements to a bool array of sex. Perfect. So that should save and load now the achievements Boolean array. Next up on the docket. Next up. What? Should I get Sunny on too? Yes. Friends are asking me to game at 3:15, so I'll have to go at that point. Because I did tell Dan in like an hour. So I've got a... This'll be probably on the more middling stream lengths just because of that. I don't wanna keep letting my friends on the hook with me doing the whole streaming thing. Because I do wanna play some video games with my friends. It's just like I also want to do this, so I gotta juggle the two. So anyway, I've made this achievement array. I need to go back to Gamer in the most recent thing I was doing, which I kind of forgot. If I go to, probably to, oh yeah, achievements. I was gonna make the thing that pops up for how to get them. I'll do something else in a moment. I'll do that in a second. I want to do something else first. Which is to say... I'm gonna send a message at... Where? Why? Achievement. Okay. When this spawns in, we're going to create a public image. What? You don't like that I'm not using unity.ui? Fuck you, now I am. Whoa. Public color. Go. Color. Equal new color. Okay, it doesn't matter. What? Fucking... Wait, what did I call it? I already forgot. That's how much I'm in the game. BG. What? What a line. What a line. Yep. Seems good. Clogs. Where is it? Where is it? Just wondering. Give me... Where? I'm looking. Where? Why have I just completely blanked on it? That was really stupid of me. Click. Copy. Paste. What? Oh, sorry, Windows V. Wow, rude. Where is it? Why do I not see it at all in here? Whatever. Copy. Paste. Whatever. Now, they should all be gray. Nope. Now they will all be gray. That's the... yeah, they're all gray. Because I haven't unlocked them yet. I gotta make something in here indicate when you have or haven't gotten them. That honestly isn't too hard to do, I think. I'm gonna modify the achievements overlay then. So, let's take a look at the achievements overlay. I just realized I gotta move the colors out of this. Don't I? Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, wait, no, I could just pass them in. I could be lazy. I could be lazy. Where's the thing? Just passes over a thing as well. So, after it's gone and done all this, what I can also do, or I need to grab an image. So this is the base background image. I'm actually going to reduce it to maybe like 900. We really did not need all of that space. And then this text, I need to make sure it doesn't wrap outside of it. It did. There you go. And then this thing, I'm going to create a new image outside of it. Same thing, except that has an outline of 15. Or maybe more. Anyway, so now this thing will have an outline color, right? Like blue, green. Oh, don't move it. Copy. Paste. Right, so it'll have an outline. The U I'm actually going to increase a wee bit. So that it better fits this corner. Yeah, like that. Alright. Anyway. So now this image I can reference image 1. I can finally use up some of these shitty background ones that I never was using on 55. So 55 dot image color equals achievement color crossover, and then I can say on fucking iAchievement equals image or bg dot color. Boom. So the outline of that matches if you have it or not, which means it'll be gray, or it'll be a lighter gray. Not even sure what source is saying that's fine about. I didn't see when he sent that message. I was a bit distracted. Should I make the entire thing gray? It's kind of weird having this be blue and this being gray. It's honestly not even that hard to do. Well, is it kind of shitty code to get the components twice? Yes, I don't really care though. Really did not need this fucking code. Anyway, now they'll all be gray. At least until you unlock it. And then it'll be light blue. Or like it is here. Yeah, it's all gray, because you don't got it, bitch. I'm just multitasking a lot right now, and my brain's kind of like firing a lot of cylinders. And then, logbook. So if it's greater than 0, then it's going to be, else it's going to be, the achievement description, where the fuck is achievement description? Achievement, what? Why is the compiler just said no, fuck you, and it stopped letting me do this? Yes, I know. What? I don't know why it's just stopped auto-doing it. Wait, no. Fuck, I don't know what you I'll fix that in a second. Also, what? What's the problem here? Oh. Wait, sorry. Question mark, colon. That's why. Unlock at level. There you go. Wait. I don't need that at all, actually. Alright. Alright. That's a slight modification to that other thing. That'll make the descriptions more accurate. And then... I'm getting heavily sidetracked here. Anyway, what that should do is it should mean that the... Oh, I don't have the things defined, it's gonna crash. It didn't crash, but it would have if I tried to open the logbook. I haven't defined these things. So, I'm fine with it being 0 for 18. Oh wait, no, isn't it 20 now? Yeah, it's 20. And then unlocked with levels. Let's say the last two are. Actually, I'll say the last one is, and then I can unlock the last two, so then I can show you the difference between the two. So, but now if I go to the logbook, you can see this one says butts because, the achievement buttfucker is butts. But for the other one, which you unlock via the level, it says unlock at level 0. Damn, that's pretty good. Born Anna. And now, I'd have to go through and actually add those, but for now that's fine. I'm gonna go back and re-unlock them for me so that I have the cards unlocked. All this stuff, I actually theoretically don't even need to save. Oh no, those should not be unlocked by default. I don't actually even need to save if the fucking cards you have unlocked now, because theoretically they'd be unlocked by the achievements, so... Stuff. Previously I needed to save if you had purchased the cards, but now if the unlocking the achievements is what unlocks the cards, or getting levels, then I can just check that at the beginning of the game, or whenever I need to update the cards. I don't need to save them and load them. Fuck. That's a lot. So, what else? What else? How much time do I got? I got a bit. I got like 30 minutes. So, I'm gonna create some kind of, like, pop-up thing. I'm not even sure how to best describe it. I want to make something that basically appears whenever you get an achievement. It's like, hey, buddy, you got an achievement. Let's get rid of achievements for now. Let's just close the entire menu so that I can work on making an overlay. So theoretically, this would not be collidable with your mouse, so you wouldn't be able to click it or anything. I've just spawned this in, so that I now have the overlay. Although this needs to go all the way down here. Above connecting. It should appear above connecting. The console should appear above it, although they should never interact, so it should be fine. Where do I want it to appear from? I'm thinking the top. Definitely not inspired by Risk of Rain 2 at all. So I'll make this as I go. So let's grab a UI image. Come on, it's got to be in here. I've used it not too long ago. There you go. So now, whenever you, like theoretically what would happen is this thing would just, like, it would just, like, slide in, you know? And then slide back out. And then you, like, you know, like that. And then UI, text mesh pro. Oh god. So this grabs the text. We're of course going to paste the font. We're just gonna paste that bold. Center. Achievement unlocked. Wrapping disabled. We're just gonna throw that up there. I'm not even sure at this point. Would it be like achievement unlocked and then next to it over here would put the name? Like achievement unlocked, colon, fucking, like the name of the thing. So that's like the name of the fucking thing. So it would appear there, and then maybe below it, we'd have the description. To clarify, this would need to be top-centered like this, with a lower pixel size, maybe like 20 or something. And this one would be wrapping enabled, and I'd increase the width a lot. Yeah, okay. Both of these, I'd kind of move them closer down so that they're... Actually, I can just move the entire thing up now. This is, I don't actually know how much it would slide down onto your screen, but this would be kind of what it's like when you achieve it. Width 15. You like those two things on the side that just kind of pop down with it? I don't know. All nice touch. I don't know if that actually really helps or not. Like, I don't know if adding those makes it look better or worse, but for now at least, you got the achievement, the thing, whatever. Achievement unlocked, yay! Achievement overlay. They'd both be at 0, 0, except I'd move the entirety of this thing upwards, maybe to like... and move this entire thing upwards to be like up here, and I'd take this back out, giving me a position of 186. Now, this is where shit gets a bit complex. So, let's just make a function for now. Update. On space, I want to public void or public I enumerator. It checks my... So it checks as the achievement. Oh wait, sorry, start coroutine. Start coroutine, checks my achievement, that says checks my achievement. 1, actually 0 is fine, so I can do balls. I can do the ball fucker. I think that's what that one is. So, when it starts, 70 shall be .set active true, so it enables the thing. It sets get component text mesh pro UGY dot text equals so it equals achievement unlocked sex slavery I put this in here, paste this here. Now, it doesn't like the double one. Apparently that's escaping it. I didn't know that. Paste this in here. So we got a parsed thing, which then gets achievement names index, and then very similar thing on 72, except it's none of this parsed text. It's just achievement description, and then what we gotta do is we've got to say yield return null so that it waits 1 frame. Actually, I'm gonna say miscrefs 70. Eyes less than. So it goes 20 steps, and each time it sets miscrefs dot transform dot position to be equals lerp what? I think it's math. Actually, can I do vector 3 lerp? Yeah, vector 3 lerp. So it lerps between 2 vector 3s, which is to say the transform dot position and the fucking what? Miscrefs 73. That says 1 2 up there. 73 dot transform dot position with an amount of like okay, what's very close. Got it. Honestly, probably way too hard. That's probably better. And then every time it yield return null wait or fixed update. Sorry, fuck you. New. Wait for fixed update. And then wait for seconds, or sorry, yield return new wait for seconds. I'm not sure how many seconds it should wait for. I'll say 2 for now, right? And then same exact code here, except instead of 73, it's 74. And now we got to go create the references to all of these, and then finally set active false. Now, none of this is, I mean, that might look all right. I don't think it will. I think on the escaping, it's going to look shit. So I've got to change how it goes upwards, but for now, it's probably fine. Maybe I could use sign. Abuse sign. Probably could. Anyway. Where? Why? Huh? What am I doing? I've lost my way yet again. I've got to create the references. They're all the references that I just used. 70 will be... the reggae achievement. I'm not even sure what that means, I'm gonna be honest. I just wrote that so that I knew it would be different. And then we reference the title, the description, and then 73 is the first position. So P1, and 72 is the escape position, 72. And then I also just want to say I just want to say that it sets its position to this so that there's no, like, weird shit going on if it, like, somehow stops in the middle. I don't think it would ever stop in the middle, I just want to make sure that could never happen. Oh boy. So let's see what happens. I think if I press space, it should do it. It might crash. There's a very high chance it'll crash. Nope. You can see it appear. I'm going to change that. Let's now we can start fine-tuning it a wee bit. So let's do some different kinds of smoothing. It works nice. Do some different kinds of smoothing, maybe on like a 30, and wait for seconds is closer to like 4 seconds. So this will just kind of slow it down a little bit because it was going really fast. I don't know what's going to happen if I try doing it twice, but... Yeah, that's good. And then theoretically there'd be like some sound effect or something that appears whenever this happens. I don't know. I haven't made any sounds. I really should at some point invest in making sound effects, but it's a long and tedious process. So what happens if I try doing it, like, I just tried doing it a few times while it was active. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't like that. If I try spamming it while it's yeah, no, it doesn't like that. That's fair. Well, that should never happen because I'm gonna add a queue system. So it'll theoretically only let this run when, you know, it's true. So I can create a queue system, you know. So if you get like 5 achievements at the same time, then it shows them one after the other instead of trying to run them all at the same exact instant, which will cause some bugs. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I think I could probably increase the amount of smooth steps to that. On the, at least in the incoming one. So, I think the outgoing one's fine, it doesn't matter if it snaps, but on the ingoing one, I think I can probably change it from 30. 50. I'll just add, like, a few more. Now, I know that'll probably take another, like, what? 2/5 of a second for it to, before it's, like, does the 4-second timer, but it should be fine. That should just make it look ever so slightly smoother, I think. Yeah. And then it fucks off. And then another one appears. And then it goes away. And then theoretically it'd be like instantaneously, boom, there's another one. Let's see how close I can go. Nope. Too early. If you do it too early, sometimes it's bad. I actually can reduce the amount on the outgoing one quite heavily. Maybe like even 15. That might be pushing it. It doesn't actually need that many steps on the outgoing one because once it's off screen, it doesn't matter how smooth it is. It's gone. You don't see it anymore. How does it look with 15? Too early. Maybe 20. I just want it to be so that it's not wasting time once it's off screen. Nope, okay. Fuck you. I'll just keep it at 30 then. 30 seemed to be working, so I'll keep it at 30. Until then, that's fine. What I next want to do is go and make the queue system. Now, I kind of started doing this if I go to 2shop. I made a function, but then I like stopped making it called getAchievement. So I'm going to do int index, and then it's going to be public list achieve. Oh no, right. Public list int um, TBD equals new list. I really did not need to make this its own thing, but so it's just TBD achieve dot add index and then fixed update and I just do some code down here, which is like if dot count is greater than 0 and the boolean for the thing that I made up here achieve available. So if you can, then it does I equals 0 0, so it takes the first one in the list, so it stores that as I, then it dot remove at 0, so it gets rid of it, and then start coroutine. I already forgot what I named it. It's kind of funny. I thought it was a funny one. Yes, checks my achievement. I. And yeah, that should be good. Now that should queue them up, at least. So now if I go to the update normal one, right, this thing, instead of starting the coroutine directly, what I'm doing is I'm going to say get achievement 0, 1, and 2. So I'm just gonna give myself 3 achievements instantly. Boom, I got them. Oh, I know, I remember this. So I can enable the boolean. That's why I made it its own function instead of just adding it to the list. I'm smart. Anyway, so now when I press space, so it does buttfucker. I'm just leaning back. I'm leaning back. I'm not touching anything. I'm gonna move my mouse away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. So then it does the second one, and then it does the third one because it got another one. Oh, that's fucking sweet. And then it should go away. Let's go. That's sick, actually. That's sick. So now you can, I mean, I don't have them yet. It doesn't actually give them to me because I haven't made that code, but it's really easy to. What I should do is I should say if achievements, index. If you don't already have it, then it'll run this, and it'll do achievements index equals true. This way, it actually awards the achievements when you run the function, and it also prevents it from trying to accidentally give you the achievement multiple times. Like, I just muted myself. If I try to, like, if I just say every time you complete a game in under a certain amount of times and it attempts to give you the achievement, then it won't say it every single time you actually meet the requirements. So anyway, so now it should run the 3. It'll run them because I've told it to. I press space. Now, here's the good part. Once it finishes, I'm waiting. I can wait. All right. So when I press space, nothing should happen. Yo, let's go. Okay. Now if I go to the achievements, they should be blue, and when I click on them, they should also be blue. They're blue. They're blue. Let's go. So it actually acknowledges the fact that I've now got the achievements. Next up on the docket, does it save them? Does it remember that I had those achievements? It does. Let's go, boys. It's working. We're getting out of this place. We're getting there. Coin display. It's really funny is I can just like remove component, delete. No more coin display. No more coin display. Oh, that's fucking amazing. And yeah, now I can never get those achievements again because I've already got them. Oh, that's sick. All right, save. I achieved the segs today. Today we have achieved the segs. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Um, Now maybe I should start making some actual achievements. That'd be an idea. Now that I have the actual thing down, now that you can actually, get them. Maybe. Hmm. Just a thought. Just a thought. Anyway, this is also in. I forgot why there's a circle here. That's interesting. I know why it's there. It's because there's this very, very, very subtle vignette. But you don't really ever see it. It's interesting that it takes place there. Anyway. Um. Anyway, so this is actually a scrollable area. So when there's too many achievements, if there is too many achievements to fill up this area, then it'll just go off screen. it'll go down, and then you can scroll down. It'll be great. Same with the deck builder. This shit's bussin', man. I might actually increase the sensitivity on this one. Logbook is probably fine because of how many cards there are per page. But on the two deck builder ones, because there's only 4 cards per and they're kind of tall, I might actually increase the sensitivity a little bit on those, because I did notice that is something I wanted to change. So if I go over to the deck builder, and then I take a look at this one, I don't know where you do it. Scroll sensitivity. Maybe like just like a slight increase, like 27 on both. Nothing major, but that's like less than 50%. Actually, what percentage increase is that? That's a really strange number, isn't it? 27 over 20. That's a 35% scrolling into like increase. Yeah, that just feels much nicer. I'm gonna be honest. It just feels much nicer because now you can actually like scroll a decent amount for everything. And in the logbook, I think it's fine being slightly slower because there are literally 8. There's double as many cards as in the other one. There's 8 cards per row, so I think you're justified in needing the slightly slower one. And same with the achievements as well. I'm fine. This is the same scrolling speed as in the logbook. However, since the achievements themselves are much smaller, although there's 6 per row, but they're all very squished together, the lower scrolling speed actually doesn't matter that much on these. But with this one, because they're all tall and there's only 4 per row, this faster scrolling speed is actually kind of nice. That's more helpful on bigger decks like this, where you have lots of cards. Saves you a bit of scrolling. You need to get through all of them like this. Various things. Now, what I want to do is I want to try and work on maybe, I don't know, making one achievement. I'm supposedly... Oh my god, Battle for the Shifting Cockduck got some new cards! Holy shit, wait. Hold everything. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. This is important. Alright. The pieces of... When in play, the piece limit for this army is 10. I didn't even know there was piece limits. Action 2 has exhaustion 4, snipe, and swift. Okay. Okay. Action 2 is poison. Action 2 is exhaustion 2. Once played, execute all members of this army and summon a 2x2 piece in the spawning area. Every square in actions is worth 2 and affects both. Commander. Alright. That is an interesting one. I'm not sure how movement and stuff works with a 2x2 piece. Looks pretty cool. Both squares. Attack has 2. Okay. This piece of this army can occupy the same tile as an allied piece. Wait a minute. If they do, the place of this piece at the bottom of the oh, and another fused one. Fused pieces are wait, what? Fused pieces have all attack replaced with heal and all heal replaced with attack. So it swaps their healing and attack things. That's kind of interesting. Still, I don't know if you said you didn't see it. You probably should. I was talking about the confusion that I've had with what fused means with certain cases, because it's not really described anywhere. It's just like, these pieces are now fused. What does that mean? I don't know. You can assume some stuff about what it means. Like, they probably act as one piece, you know? Like if you move, like if it gets attacked, then they act as one piece. If they move, they move or attack as one piece. It doesn't say how their stats change. Like, I mean, with some of them, with the aids, I think, like up here, I think we can just assume that the stats don't change. Hmm. But as far as I'm aware, it's really strange because, like, fused pieces have all attack replaced with heal, but it's not the entire faction, it's just the piece. So now the pieces have different attacks and healing depending on the piece, which is very different from how the rest of the game plays, which is normally that every piece in the faction is the same. I don't know, maybe there are those that are like that. But one concern that I had brought up previously with the aids is that these fusion things are really weird to figure out how they work with some other things. If you say, I mean, this would be really overpowered, but if you say had a card that, or like like a faction of pieces that was, every time this piece attacks another piece, the attacked piece and everything in their faction gets destroyed, right? That's pretty simple. If you attack one thing from a faction, everything in the faction gets destroyed. Now, what happens if one of those pieces is fused with a piece from the ritual aid, or from the heal aid, or from any of the aid ones, right? Do all of the aids also get destroyed? And what if the aids happen to be connected to other factions? What if every single one of your factions is connected with an aid? Does attacking one thing wipe out your entire army? Because there's a chain reaction? I don't know. It doesn't say. Um, Other stuff. I'm still not too clear on how the game actually plays. I think I'd probably get the hang of it once I actually get my hands on a game of it that works. But since the game is still heavily under development and you haven't released anything for actually like playing the game, I don't know. Speaking of which, I might release a beta soon-ish. I don't know. They act as one. Didn't think much about being attacked that much. Yeah, which is like if they get attacked, who takes the damage? I assumed it would be the non-aid piece because they are on top of the stack. It would make sense that the one on top is the one being attacked. But it's kind of annoying to make assumptions in board games like that. Um, or where you're only like kind of guessing at them. And there's a few other things that I think I brought up, which I can actually go back to if you so that you don't have to go and rewatch that. It was in the resources tab. I was looking through or I just like briefly took a look at this in the on your turn part of this, or it doesn't actually say the card, like the cost for, like the energy cost for playing a card or removing them from an army slot, using an army's action ability or drawing a card. I think because it's not defined, you can assume it's one. However, it's not actually stated on here, so I don't know. Also, nothing defines what a card's action ability is. Everything is one. Yeah, right? I think you can assume that it's one, but it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that anywhere on here. As far as I'm aware, at least. Um, this is interesting. I don't know. I haven't read too much of this. This is a hybrid of chess and yeah, I definitely am in the mind space to try and decipher TCG. The card game. I don't actually know what TCG is standing for in this scenario. Probably something pretty obvious, but it could be literally anything. Cards and pieces are assigned to armies. Cards give pieces matching the army. Yeah, I actually knew this already. Passive abilities, like, yeah. Goal is to execute all the pieces, rarely execute 50 pieces. Yeah, okay. Set up, shuffle the deck, redraw. Yeah, okay. Finally, yeah, okay. Rules execution refers to. Okay, I actually had a definition of what this is. Trading card game. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Execution refers to destroying a piece with a movement option. Dealing damage to a piece that is executable does nothing. Pieces become executable when their army's assigned card has 0 health. Hmm. What does executing mean? Oh, well, thankfully it's not defined in the effects. That's very helpful when cards have execution on them. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it means when cards have execution, because I know some things have execute on them. I don't know where they are, but I definitely remember seeing cards with execute. Executing isn't an effect, it just destroys it. I don't know, I'm just quickly scrolling through these. I definitely remember seeing at some point that there was the ability for cards to execute other cards. Or execute pieces. I don't know. Um, executing isn't an effect, it just destroys it. But, like, is executing destroying the piece? Beheading executes pieces without it going to 0 health. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of then. Destroys the piece, not the card. Okay, wait. So how do you kill a piece if you don't have beheading? How do you... If attacking something, executing refers to destroying a piece with a movement option. Some exemptions apply. Dealing damage to a piece that is executable does nothing. So, attacking it while it's executable does nothing. And yeah, deal the damage until the health is 0 for the entire army, and then once the pieces of the army become executable, then they're what, invulnerable? Then move into it. Oh, okay. Okay, so moving into it is actually what causes the execution. That might be helpful. It just says execution refers to destroying a piece with a movement option. Not that moving on to a piece is what actually executes it. Pieces with a card assigned to their army are rendered executable. Oh, sorry. Pieces without a card assigned to their army are rendered executable. Cards removed from an army slot are placed at the bottom of the draw pile, unless they are at 0 health, in which they are removed. In which case they are not used for the rest of the game. Only 2-piece summons are allowed per turn. Wait a minute. You can't do that unless your energy system works like mine. This is something I brought up in the part of the stream. How do the actions work? It says you get 3 per turn to spend. But do they stay if you don't spend them? Like if you just draw a card and spend 1 and then end your turn, do the extra 2 just keep stay over and now the next turn you have 5? Or is it just set to 3 and the next turn you go from 2 to 3 instead of from 2 to 5? This is kind of important. Nope, the rule just prevents you from spending all 3 actions on new piece. You can't. You can't. I thought summoning a new piece costs 2 actions. No carryover. Okay, yeah. So you literally can never spawn 2 pieces. So why do you have it written? Unless there are things that reduces the spawn cost. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Unless maybe. Um, cards only have 2 requirements: a name and a health value. Interesting. I don't know. This is an interesting game. I'm intrigued by it, although I'm also very confused by it. I want to go look at Flamethrower. It's beautiful. I have it locked. Or I don't have it locked, but I do have it not in the deck because I locked it before. Yeah. I'm just admiring Flamethrower, honestly. Admiring my team upgrades. Um, I'm gonna have to go right now, by the way. I know this is it's been a pretty good stream, pretty early stream, actually. Normally I stream around like 7 p.m. Right now it's like 3. Um, I just kind of felt like doing it. Kind of get some stuff done. I think it was pretty good. Pretty good stream overall. If we take a look at my goals document for what I got done, bye-bye shop, did that. Rearrange buttons, did that. Achievements, did that. Achievement, nah, I didn't do that. Fix this game, nah, I didn't. Okay, so I did the first 3. The AI eval for flamethrower and feeble shot, I think, is honestly going to take like a couple minutes at most. Especially flamethrower, that shit's going to be easy as hell. And feeble shot, I can just kind of copy the code for attack. So, yeah, very, very easy to do those. Oh yes, yeah, thanks for the help. Good work with your game. Been pretty epic. Yeah. I'm happy with stream. I feel like I would have liked to do more, but you know, my friends, they're kind of not the most happy that I was like, streaming time. So, time to go game with friends now, I guess, maybe, perhaps. So anyway, see you guys later. Be it in the past, present, or future.